hands. Sticky, like glue. Sticky glue, like sticky tape. I smell rubber, like a ball. I smell a dog? No. I smell a dog ball. No. I smell a tennis ball. I smell a tennis ball. I smell a tennis ball. I smell a tennis racket? I don't know what a tennis racket smells like. It smells like a handle. It smells like the hand. It smells like it smells like tape. It smells like not like hockey stick tape, but not hockey stick tape. It smells like tennis. It smells like tennis. Does anyone in your house play tennis? Okay. Again, Aphrodite, Randy Macho Man Savage, right? You wanted to go to the Berkeley Psychic Institute, and so I went with you, and I placated to you. I played along with it. Oh, how cute. She's trying to be smart too. Okay, well, let's give her that range. Okay. Okay, well, I'm doing the same thing right now. Am I close? Do you play tennis? You'd never play tennis. You'd be so fucking bored with tennis, you'd hate it. Does my son play tennis? No. No. It smells like onion. It smells like onion and chili powder. It smells like a kitchen. It smells like Filipino cooking. Does your husband play tennis? Again, you wanted us to go to this Berkeley Psychic Institute and do chakras and crystals and everything else like that, so I went with you, and I did the same little classes, and I learned the same stuff. Am I doing it right? Okay? Did I get it? Was it close? Tennis. Is there tennis in your house? Okay? If I'm wrong, okay, well then I'm wrong. I'm just a crazy guy anyway, right? I used to work at NASA. That's just crazy talk. Okay? But if I'm right, it means the guy that you married who calls my son is not adequate. He doesn't have a simpatico. He doesn't have a sympathetic bond with my son. My son and I are connected at a spiritual level. You want to talk about Kundalini? Well, if I just did that, that means I just channeled myself through my son, to see your house inside of it and inside of your routines, without seeing anything that you did. Right? So, I guess time will tell. Tempus fugit. Time flies. Yeah. So, 20 years. You stole my son for 20 years. Am I mad? No. Again, what's done is done. Is Mitri mad? Ooh. That kid is a fucking inferno of rage inside. Whether he's telling you or not, I don't know. Is he acting out? Is he giving you troubles? Hopefully not. I have every hope. He's got my blood in him. So whatever he does, he's gonna fucking be a champion at. That's not ego. That's just because everything I've done, I can't really climb much higher up a ladder. Here comes the man in black. Well, You bore the son of one. That wasn't good enough for you? Okay. Okay. The people who did? The people who invited me to Jason's house? I mean, yeah, okay, I was just a weekend warrior, but, they got kind of pissed about that. You know what I mean? Again, my role in that, for the sake of the human species, is what that, the Jason Society is all about. Jason's house is all about. But that's just, it's a very short list of residents at Melrose Place. And there was only one apartment available at the time. And there was 3 of us up for it. And because of your actions, I got clipped. You need, just like as a Freemason, you need to have your family handled in a proper, you need to be a gentleman of good standing and reputation. Right? Isn't that the rules? Okay? Or do you just not pay attention to shit? I mean, I don't know. I just, there's only so much I can do. But, I mean, if you think about shit, like, sometimes there's people who know more than you. But you have this uncontrollable rage of anger. You get red in the face and yell and scream at me. No, dude, no, no. Who do you think that you are to yell and scream at me? You've done nothing to warrant that type of fucking, like, respect. Spectacular. You've done nothing. Okay? You bore my son, and I love you for it. And so, okay, so be it. Am I mad at you? No. But, like, I'm fucking exhausted. I'm dying. Okay? Exhausted. All gone. It's gone. You took lots of time off my fucking clock, dude. You dropped the knee and ran out the clock on me. Okay. Only got a few more seconds left in the game. Okay? Now, the most critical thing right now is to make sure that he does not, and nobody, if you want anyone to have children again, don't take that shot. Okay? You will be sterilized. Done. That's boom, done. Okay? The Georgia Stones. Think that's a conspiracy theory? Eugenics. You think that's a conspiracy theory? Margaret Sanger. You think she's a conspiracy theory? Are you retarded? Well, you're not advanced, which means you're retarded. You got to get your timing on the distributor set, or your car's going to misfire. And you misfired yourself all the way out in the middle of fucking Egypt. Okay? You took my son from NASA. I'm not gonna, state the city, because, like, if I gotta say this, I gotta put it on the town. Okay? But you took him to the absolute worst fucking place in the middle of this fucking country, middle of fucking nowhere. Nowhere. And you have to have means to get the fuck out of there. Now, you thought the jumping ship and screaming and yelling at me and stealing my son was going to be somehow, like, beneficial to your cause? Okay. I am reluctant to, blithely adhere to that doctrine, but I'm willing to hear your rationale. Or was it the alternate? The reciprocal, I should say. That your mother raised you as if to be, go get him, girl. You goes, oh, he's going to be a part of your thing? Okay, well then now what you do is you turn up the pressure. And he starts bitching. I think a lot of times you start bitching at me is because I think that you were doing fucking that meth, the speed or whatever it is, and you were like not telling me. And so when I come home today and you're Devo and Kepos and all that shit was going on, they were bringing that shit into my house, and you were doing that in my absence. Okay? Because now that like Google does exist, and that my teeth are broken from the motorcycle accident, like. I did 70 miles an hour on a motorcycle with no helmet through the side of a fucking Volvo, which totaled that and the Plymouth next to that, and ended up into the building next to that. Okay? And I still walk away from it. Okay? It took me months to get to walk away from it. But you sit there and try and go skating with me. I can skate in circles backwards faster than my dog can chase me forwards. Okay? Aphrodite, I ask you, do I jest? Am I making anything up? Or have I said the truth every step along the way? Again, Count of Monte Cristo. Count of Monte Cristo. The Chateau d'If. But then again, you don't read. You only watch television and movies. Please, turn off that damn television. Pick up a book. Okay? If you can't, I don't know what the phrases is. I'm not trying to talk shit right now, but like I'm really, it's 20 years, and I guess this is my only real chance to do it. But like, I'm not really talking shit about it. But like, when someone says like read the room, not leave the room, but read the room, or get the hint, get the clue, catch the clue, get a clue, okay, I was being polite and Socratic with you, but you don't like that. If you can see my face, my eye is lower than my other eye. Why? Because my mother used to beat the living shit out of me when I was an infant and a toddler. Okay? I've got scars all over my fucking body from that woman. Okay? All over my fucking body from that woman. But you want to listen to her because she has an appeal to an authority? I told you, she's not my mother. She's the woman that gave birth to me. Don't you know any children in orphanages? Don't you know anyone who is a foster child? If you take the kid before he has a functioning memory, then he's not even going to know who his parents are. And he's going to be in a city, in a town that he doesn't know. Placed by a fucking agency that isn't going to give him that data, the information. Walking your whole life not knowing who or how the fuck you got here. You did that to our son. He knows he's not Filipino. He's Greek. I named him after Demitrius Ferrerius. Okay? The guy who built and stocked the libraries of Alexandria. The museum in Alexandria. Okay? The artifice of academia. Okay? That's who your son, my son, is named after. But you couldn't even, listen or pay attention or, again, I took that little laptop, okay, that I got when I was at Microsoft, okay, the subsidiary, and I moved it from the desk. I moved it over to the couch with the coffee table, okay, and I put it on that little, the Papasan chair, the little Pier 1 imports, with the little footrest and the hippie type of 70s chair. They turned it into a dog bed, but I turned the footstool into like a little computer desk for when I sit on the couch, because I wanted to sit right next to you and show you what I'm looking at on these little web pages that I'm making. Why? Because I'm going through my SSBI right now. Okay? I can't go through and say what I'm going through. Okay? I'm getting my SC4, my CST, my CTS4, for fuck's sake. I'm so tired. I've been talking for like 9.5 hours or something, dude. I'm just, because I did some setup cuts, doing test cuts, trying to get it like 30 seconds, minute, 14 seconds, 5 minutes, minute 57. So, this one's 9 hours and 9:30. So I just hope it's gonna fucking run all the way. Okay? But there's still more to talk about. The what's the one? I was going to Jason's house. Okay? I was seeing some very fascinating things.